And here we go. Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Hope you're ready to return to the 20s. Select. Continue. Ah, okay. Last time on Shadows over Loathing, we became a jazz agent and I think we completed the prologue. Morning, Charlotte. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes got burned up the freaking luggage fire. Ah, geez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front if you don't mind looking like some dusty old grandma. I'll be alright, thanks. Well, once you got the sleep out of your eyes, I got another mission for you. Another curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Most of the readings put it on the local speakeasy at the back of an alley on the end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I started looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues. Okay, what am I looking for? It appears to be a watch of some kind. A pocket watch or maybe a wristwatch. I can't be certain. A watch in the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else? You'll need the password. Ready for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted and I'll show you whatever written on the chalkboard here. Pretty neat trick. Here's some meat for expenses too. The Army Surplus store. Sure to have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. Hey there, good to see you. We've had quite a morning already. See that bookshelf over there? Just bought it. Real rare find. And Charlotte came from a 17th century cargo, the Muskflower. Wow, that's quite a provenance for a bookshelf. Yeah, with the ship's wheel. Well, Captain brought the Muskflower out of the dock, couldn't steer, drove to a starfish, whole thing sank instantly. Anyways, anything I can help you with? Nothing right now, Charles. You open the door, and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently, it goes nowhere. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City! Memory serves, I need some cigs. Hi there, my name's Charlotte. Hello, fellow war enthusiasts. I'm Herschel Wood. Actually, heck yeah, war! Herschel's expression doesn't change. Can I introduce any fine historical memorabilia? Ask about the dubious grenades. They're probably fine. Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then? He looks at the grenades. Say, how about you do some field research? Sure, why not? Hands you a bunch of grenades. You got an item. Dubious Cold War grenade. I'll try them out next time. Or just try them out next time and get in a fight. When you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. See what's for sale. Get that. How's my current weapon gun? Alright, I'll be back to that. I ain't got no pants. Knock knock. The alley where Jessica said the speakeasy was. Check it out. You weed through various trash cans and pile bills of can and trash until you reach a serious-looking door. Knock. The little panel slides open near the top. Open narrow eyes regard you through it. Password. Fiddlesticks. Come on in, or you better not be party. I don't even know what a party is. Speak easy, friend. Oh, if any of you have watched Markiplier, they should get a good chuckle out of you. Let's talk to him first. He looks up as you approach, but don't stop shaking. Hello, he grins. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name's Charlotte. Whatever you say, baby. Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps because you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one here who carries a pocket watch is the owner. They're all for Glock. Left about an hour ago to pick up a last shit in a hooch. From who? From home, baby. Before I was Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? From the mob guys we always get it from. When is the hooch coming? Fancy Dan smiles. The old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks. Wrong napkin. Here. Takes that napkin back, grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on. Take the napkin. Napkin? As you take the napkin, Dan points out at one of the icons on it. Here behind the Murray store on Plunkett Street. We're here behind Murray store on Plunkett Street. So if you go out the alley and then head straight in for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. You now have a map of the area. You can open it by clicking the map icon or by hitting M. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house. Sure. What do you have to drink around here? Beer? I'll have a beer then. Bartender pours you a beer. Bottoms up. You drink the beer. You've had better beer. You've definitely had worse beer. Beer buzz? Leave. Alright, that's enough out of you. Alright, spittoon. Hey Dan, your spittoon is kinda inconvenient. Nah, baby. That spittoon isn't for spitting in. That's gone out of style now now that mass-produced cigarettes are readily available. Well, anyways, that's a bona fide historical artifact. What, really? Yeah, that's right. Belonged to some famous inventor from Fresco, just before the turn of the century. Really? Who? Well, nobody's exactly sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Mumpler Fumperdink. It's a strong theory, but because there's one thing we know about that cat is that he loves spittoons. But other people say it belonged to a fellow by the last name of Therileon, and a whole lot of people claimed it belonged to a whole lot of other people. But there's one thing we know for sure about that spittoon. Whoever it was, they didn't use it for spitting in. They wore it as a hat. What? Ew, gross. Haha, right. They sure are getting to some weird stuff back then. Yeah, no kidding. A milky-eyed salt. He turns his head and smiles at you. Buy him a drink. After a few moments, a few sips clears his throat. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not the sins of a grandfather. Alright, leave him to his milkiness. Wait, aren't these the fishermen from the Watch Eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Say hello. Hey, remember me from the tube? Beat it, hun. We're off the clock. I didn't realize you could talk. I can talk about anything you like. Dickens, Flobberts, and Brontes. Who's the name about Brontes? I think their books are too long. But Dickens, I think his books are too long. What about Flumpert? I think his books are too long. Books are the right length. None. Okay, that's helpful. Enjoy your drinks. Oh. Okay, what's in there? Obviously on a first date, don't bother. Alright. Fridge factory. A beragged hobo shuffles up with his hat in his hand. Excuse me, man. You might have any meat you can spare? Just meat for a cup of joe to warm these old bones. Oh wait, what's in the sack for holding? Oh, bones, like I said. A little short, sorry. Well, thanks for listening. Good day to you. These folks looks like they're here for some business, for some serious business. Try to make a deal. Whoa there, kiddo. This is a private party. Club members only. Yeah, what he said. Club members only. What kind of club is it? It's the fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earning as gate guards. Fop bum egg? Never heard of it. How do I join? What are you, thick? I thought it was obvious, pal. You give us meat. How much? 500. Yeah, 500. Clancy, I told you to knock off that repeating business. Would you take a beating instead? Yeet. Shake and throw. Ow. That didn't work. Heal me. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep trying these skull heads. Oh, right, that worked. Dun, dun, dun. Oh no. We're done. Game. Not really sure what you were expecting to happen. Next time you decide to fight against 4 huge mob goons, maybe bring a little more firepower. Wait a few minutes for your wounds to scab over. Covered in scabs. Plus 3 max HP. See if we can't get some money. Excuse me, might you have a match on your person? Nope. Well, that just won't do. What if you could have cause to set something lit in the future? Here, take one of mine. The man tips his hat and scurries off before you can thank him. What a strange exchange. Through walking, Gabby strikes up the conversation. So, you new in Ocean City? What? Your first time at it? Yeah, that's right. What thing? What thing have you got of it? Oh, right, the goblins talk weird. Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down. Yeah, Gabby, understand. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people, very excited. Oh, have you seen the boardwalk yet? It's just the cat's pajamas. What? There's games there. Fortune teller. And that does sound like a cat wearing pajamas. Go check it out. Not sure if the lamppost is holding up the hobo or vice versa. We'll talk to her after we can pay the other dude. As you enter the photographer, who's busily adjusting a complicated-looking camera on a tripod, gestures to nearby waste packets without looking. If it's more bills, that's my inbox. Hello. Oh, you ain't just the jumping Jessaphat. Baby, where have you been all my life? Excuse me. That face, that's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect. Thanks, I've grown rather attached to it myself. Hey, you're funny too, baby. I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? The sign on your roof says Tony Frisco, who's hat photographer. That's right. That's exactly right. And as soon as I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the city, no, the country, no, the world. Well, there's nothing I need first, face. A portfolio! And you know what I need before I got a portfolio? A face! Your face, baby! Don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you gotta do is stroll in here wearing a hat. All I gotta do is take a photograph of that hat, and then we're both gonna be rich. Rich? Rich! Me with my portfolio, and you with your 30 million I'm gonna pay you for every picture. Well, gotta be different hats, though. Gotta be a different hat every time. I can't pay you for nothing. I can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it. Okay, how about this hat? What is that? An uncursed fedora? Perfect. I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Send it. Get in good health and come back soon, okay? Okay. Well, I got the money made for the hobo. Notice a strangely discolored patch of curb next to the sewer. The concrete appears to absorb the significant quality of magical sewer energy. Collect a sample. It's strange. Stone like this is normally only found close to ley line intersections. Sewer and ley lines are very different things. Almost the complete opposite. That's some glowing ooze. On your way to where you're going, you happen to notice a guy across the street. In particular, you notice that he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you and extends his hand towards you for a handshake. You call out across traffic, "Oh, hi! You realize you're about 30 feet away? Yeah, but I can't leave this mailbox. Sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask anyways. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come over here and I'll tell you." Fine. Talk to him. Guy reaches down from his perch and shakes your hand. "Hi, I'm Marvin." "Hi, Marvin. I'm Charlotte. What are you doing out there?" "A stunt." "A stunt? It doesn't seem particularly stunty. You're sitting there." "Yeah, I've been sitting here for..." He looks at his watch. 7 months, 15 days, 9 hours, and 41 minutes. Why? Why, it's a stunt. Okay, but are you protesting something, trying to attract attention to some kind of cause? Nope. Do you have money riding on this? Is it for a bet or a contest? Nope. I feel you don't really get the concept of a stunt. I guess not. Say, would you mind helping me with something? Sure, what's up? I've mainly been eating snackle cakes while I've been up here. And I'm out. Can you go grab some for me? Snackle cakes. Are you serious? I'll admit they're an acquired taste. And I guess nobody other than you wanted to acquire that taste of powdered milk mixed with sawdust with nails still there. Because Snackle Mills went out of business years ago. Half the shelf life of those things, it's incredible. It's what makes them so good for stunt rations. I got my supply from Herman's grocery down the street. Can you pick me up some more? Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. Abby takes a piece of candy out of her purse, tosses it in her mouth, then holds the purse out to you. Want one? Sure, thanks. Your purse is just entirely filled with saltwater taffy? Yes, it's Gabby's favorite. You got an item. Licorice taffy. I guess I did hear somewhere goblins produce sugar really effectively, and it doesn't really need as much vitamins as humans. Ha! Jealous? A little bit, yeah. That is. Filthy trash can. Dig through it. Got a single shoe. Check for a second one. There isn't a second one. Dory's not excited about the idea of you going through it. Pry it open. Crowbar makes short work of the boards. Go on in. It is dusty and long abandoned. Search it. Register is empty unless you know someone who accepts mouse droppings as currency. Look behind the counter. Find an old invoice for a shipment of Snackle Mill Factory, which is marked as never having arrived. Factory's address is listed. Snackle Mill's Factory. An empty shelf. Unless... No, it's empty. Unless... No, it's definitely empty. But wait! Sigh, it's empty, I promise. Sigh. Fine. Oh, wait. What's this? What? I'm just kidding. There's nothing. The only thing left in this shelf is a pile of rusty tongs. Grab them. Shelf is littered with various pieces of trash. Dig through it. Got lip balm. Hi there. I'm Charlotte. Samuel? I'm looking for Herman's grocery. Is this it? When? Have you been standing here that whole time? What are you doing here? Waiting for what? Waiting for work? I don't think you're gonna find any work here. Considering this store is pretty thoroughly closed, I don't think it's going to find any work. It doesn't look to me like another store is going to open here anytime soon. Give me some meat. Here, maybe you can take a cab to a different store or something. Tips his hat to you and whistles for a passing cab. Good luck! Run away! A young man wearing a flower-dusted apron and swaggers up to you with a loaf of French bread on his shoulder and an arrogant sneer on his face. Oi, lordy, this is double territory. If you want to walk down this street, you don't pay the toll. What's the toll? 4, mate. How about 5 knuckles? Rock. Pow. You won. Looks like that guy is toast. Got a bunch of items. And Jim grew stronger. Sure, here you go. He wants a match. Asked me if I got a match on the person. I got 5 experience. Hear the ringing of the cathedral bell. Turn to the source. Unsurprisingly, it is a cathedral, unless you're just naturally surprised by cathedrals. They're so big and pointy and could be hiding around any corner. Go check it out. The vicar, which seems agitated about something. Hello there. Oh, no, what am I going to do? I was going to ask if everything's okay, but plainly not. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Services are cancelled for the moment. What's the matter? Oh, one of the urns has been stolen from the catacombs. Stolen! This tiny cathedral has catacombs? Well, it sounded nicer than basement. Are they particularly important ashes? A saint or someone? Oh my goodness, we wouldn't keep the relic of a saint in a little cathedral like this. Our urns are just for the ashes of former vicars and community leaders and so on. They're all important in their own way, and the bishop is due to arrive for an inspection soon. Funny how bishops are always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. What? I'll look into it for you. Oh, thank you so much. I'll unlock the door so you can have a look. Mind your step on the way down, please. Those stairs are old and steep. Alright. Fish in the holy water. Managed to reel something in. Handful of holy water. Probably shouldn't tempt fate anymore today. Patch of tomb moss growing on the wall here. It's a guest book. Read it. Last 3 visitors are Donk Hufferby, visiting from Second Tomb. Well, that seems like a dead end, and they sure have some weird names up in Candania. Charles Wallace, 111 Punkard Street. Huh? That's the address of the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about it the next time you see him. Captain Augustus Dutch. That's 23 Kerwin Avenue. This one might be worth following up on. Sign the book. You sign your name and address after all the others. Nice. As you're walking down the street, a doughboy steps into your path, menacingly slapping the end of a long French baguette into his other hand. Well. Look what we have here. You don't scare me, bread boy. You're all alone. I can take on one of you guys easy. Oh, well, what about me and my friend behind you, tough girl? Nice try. That's the oldest trick in the book. No, I'm actually back here. Oh. Fight! Shake and throw, baby. You hear a wet, burbling sound coming across the alley. Cautiously peer around the corner. Two more of those weird fish-headed guys are rooting around through the trash cans. You don't think they're the same ones from before, but since you're not hugely familiar with anthropomorphic fishmen, it's hard to be sure. One of them suddenly looks up, blinks in your direction. Crap, did you see him? Experience. Sneak away. You quickly duck behind a mailbox as the fishman and wetly plod to the mouths of the alley and peers around. It's a weird phrase. Then it shrugs and returns to its rummaging. Phew! Let's check out Dutch's house. When meandering the streets of Oregon City, you encounter a man carrying a medium-sized luggage. Not a briefcase enough to call it a briefcase, but not unsuitable as a suitcase for more than 2 suits. Hello, friend. You look like you're someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants. Do I? What does that even look like? Astute, discerning, even dare I say. Presumptuous? Is that what we're going for? I have never met anyone who dared say that word before. Or I cannot say that word. Listen, I got a pair of pants here that's gonna knock your socks off. What? He opens his case and pulls out a pair of slacks. They're oddly stiff and shiny. Feast your eyes on these babies. What's up with them? Wax slacks. They're wax, guaranteed grease-proof, and they're yours for only 20 each. Alright, deal. Great, that's one pair of pants you ain't gonna regret. Whew, and that's my rent for the month dealt with. Thank you, pal. Miss Brewer's a real stickler. Miss Brewer? Yeah, she run the boarding houses of me and a bunch of other guys. They stay in when we're in town, if you ever need a room. You could do a lot worse. Miss Brewer's home for traveling salesmen. I have a room, but maybe I'll check this out. Knock. One sec. The milkman or milkwoman, I got your milk. I ain't drinking that salt water and balls. I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Don't want any buzz off. I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. Nobody here but me and these 4 horns. Five earns. Go away. Congratulations, you won a sweepstakes. Fat chance, never won nothing. Didn't. Hello? Didn't do no sweepstakes. No how. Scram. I'll come back later. Rock has a date printed on it. Jot it down. 11/10/82. So, we actually take that back to Plunkett Street. You find your path unexpectedly blocked by a huge pile of junk and a broken car, a busted lamppost, a couch with the springs poking out, and a wide variety of other assorted trash. Geez, what happened here? Oh, Gabby has memory of it. There was an accident a couple weeks ago. That car had a tire brake and smashed on the lamppost. Like the car and the lamppost. But why are they still here? So all this other junk. City trash takeaways are all contractors now. And who wanted to pay for it? Nobody. So the car sits there and people put junk there because that's where the junk is. I guess we'll go around it. No, not in the street. That's dangerous. Look at that lamppost. Well, what a car can do. Well, sure, but the traffic isn't better now. Here, it's not the problem. It's not any problem. Gabby starts picking up junk and... Here, it's not any problem. Gabby starts picking up junk. Lunk is stacking it out of the way, clearing a path in the middle of the pile. Hey, Gabby, but that's not really... Heave-ha! The mighty shove, Gabby knocks a wrecked car over to its side and wrestles it into a parking spot. Wow. Haha, Gabby sure showed that car where a car goes. Whoa! Gabby muscle increased by 1. Yeah, if this antiques thing doesn't work out, you could get a job threatening to park people's car for a... Continue on your way. Fuck, what was the date? View side quest. Say, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? No. I thought you might say that, unfortunately, or understandably. Well, understandable, but if I told you that this is no ordinary encyclopedia, you think there's something you'd like to tell me? If I'd like to be certain, step a little closer. You would. Take a step towards him. He opens the trench coat, revealing a set of dog-eared paperback books. This is no collection of boring facts. This is an encyclopedia of blue humor. A multi-volume collection of lewd and licorice. A truly tasteless treasure. A set of books of dirty drill. Precisely, it's yours for the absurdly low price of 200 each. This item will upgrade a Sleaze armored perk. I don't have the money for it. I see, you want the books, but you just don't want all the people seeing you buy it. He sweeps his arm around, gesturing at nobody. All what people? I just don't want it. He winks. I'll find you later, somewhere more private. Slowly back away from him. Why can't I get an option of, I would like it, but I can't afford it? 11-10-82. A couple of unruly young hooligans are standing on the street corner ahead of you. They're dressed in a white chef outfit, and one is practicing a baseball swings with a large baguette, while the other coughs inside a large cloud of white flour. 11-10-82. When they see you, they grin and move to block your path. Where do you think you're going? Crank this through your doughboy, Tiff! Fight him. Yeet. Shake and throw. Alright, that worked. Those can backfire. Pow! Rock. Jazz. Pow. Rock. Jazz. You won! Looks like they spent too much time looking around. 11-10-82. Here we are. What day would you like to look at the icon store? Find something interesting. The cover her story for that date is the sinking of the Porquad, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. The story says that the wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Dutch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to a shore by a friendly otter. How simultaneously tragic and adorable. An elderly man with thick glasses shuffled up to you with a determined expression. Before you can react, he shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear, Operator! Operator! Give me my worthless son of the line, cur. Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's what the last payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my fresh gunner's son. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I'm sorry, sir. The line is busy. Please try again later. Probably Gavin with one of his floozy girlfriends. He shuffles away angrily. You gain 5 feet. Our money is delicious. I should just barge in. I want to talk to you about the Porquad. Alright, you can come in. Old gray-bearded man in a sea captain's hat is glaring at you suspiciously. Talk to him. What do you want? Well, I'm from Ocean City Watchful Eye. You know, the newspaper? Don't trust newspaper, nor newspaper reporters either. Well, nor auditors. Fortunately, I'm only one of those things. Can I talk to you about the Porquad? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew unexpected. Hit a funny Iraq, all hands lost. That was decades ago. Why bother me now? Not this slow news day. What's funny about the rock? You ever see a 30-foot black basilopolis sticking straight up out of the ocean? Can't say I have. Me neither. Nah, I've been sound the route for years. So I guess when you say funny, you didn't mean it as ha-ha. What's with the rocks in your front yard? I ain't know nothing about them, except for the date marker I put. Did they just come with the house? No one's pop up every once in a while. That's gotta do with it. What that gotta do with anything? Well, I guess nothing. How many men were in your crew? There was Bagels, Handsome Jeff, and less handsome Jeff, and old Barkleface. He looks askance at the row of urns, and the other one. So 5. Who the fifth sailor's name? I ain't recall. He was new. Signed on before that last voyage. Didn't talk much. Eerie fellow, to be honest. Eerie. Spooky and all that. That's all I gotta say about him. He had a lot of urns. Crew's bodies washed ashore after a time. Didn't figure they'd want a sea burial after what happened. So I had them cremated. Well, except fifth fellow weren't never found. I ain't recall how that urn got here. He was a member of the crew right and proper though, so he's much of a right to be here as any. You ever visit that little cathedral? Sure, I used to go and pay my respects once in a while. Back before my knees started acting up. Got plenty of urns. Urns to talk to right here though, Hart. You talk to urns? I was shut the breeze, reliving old glory and such. You say that like they talk back. They do, and I can see from your face you don't believe me, so you can ask yourself, So you ask him yourself, landlubber. I guess I'll have a chat with the urns then. Fine, but if you got any more questions for me, ask. Let's go now. I'm tired of all this chit-chat. Don't ask him questions. Thanks. Fifth sailor, talk to the urn. Hello? The urn doesn't respond. Anyone there? Look around to make sure the captain's asleep, then mutter gruffly into the urn. Yar there, another share there. You speak freely now. I got rid of that no good landlubber. The awful, whispery, sounding voice replies, Yar, Captain. I reckon there might be trying to sell me a newspaper. Hey, no, never mind. Captain, keep talking to the urn. I'd ask what's new, but... So, sailor, how's it go? How goes it? I asked what's new, but, not a very talkative one, are you, matey? I suppose you never work, on the think of it. So, as you were, then? I could use some smokes, Captain. What? Smokes. Smokes is in cigarettes. Aye. What is it? Does an urn want with cigarettes, sir? Well, alright then. Just leave them on the table like usual, please. Yar. His wife bought cigs. You put the cigarettes on the table and quickly hatch a plan. Approaching the fifth urn, you put on the Captain Dutch's voice again. Arr, matey, your smokes be upon the table as you wanted. Appreciate it, Captain. Then you hide behind the captain, who is snoring in his chair. After a time, the bookcase slides aside, and an unshaven, shifty-looking guy pokes his head out and glances around. Serendipity? Whatever. Word. Then he tiptoes over to the table, picks up the pack of cigarettes, and returns to the secret door. The bookcase slides shut behind him. What do you know? Hold on. Let me fish in this. If Dutch's career has been more successful, then this would be Commodore. Bookcase. Try to put the bookshelf aside, but it's locked in place. There might be a catch. I mean, literally. Practical secret door with a house handyman. You tilt the book forward, nothing happens. So you pull the book all the way off the shelf, nothing happens. So you flip the book over and start raffling through the page until you find one with the page corner turned down. The diagram on the page shows the 3 most common unobtrusive lath mechanisms for bookshelf-based secret doors, and on closer inspection, the book is using the second one. Now you can open the secret door whenever you're ready. Enter the secret door. What's up? Hey, what you doing in here? Are you serious? So you're about to ask me what I'm doing here? Yeah, even as I was saying it sounded stupid. How did you find me? I hid and watched when you came out for smokes. Oh, that was you? I thought the cat voice didn't sound quite right. So what's the deal? Well, it's basically just what it looks like. It looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it is not at all what it looks like. I'm listening. I admit at first I was planning on robbing him. I figured an old sea captain must have secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate. No, it turned out he was just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to except well his old sailing buddies, so I started hanging out back here and chatting with him through the wall. He didn't find it strange. He was a little spooked at first, but once I got a handle on how the different voices should sound and learned enough to keep up with the anecdotes, he relaxed. Nice to have someone to talk to, even in the situation is kind of weird, right? So that's all. You do this just because you feel sorry for him? Yeah, well, I won't pretend I don't like having somewhere to stay rent-free, and his pensions from the shipping company is pretty good, and his short-term memory is kind of bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact he's buying food for 2 people. He's a good guy. It's an easy life. Don't screw it up for us, okay? Wait, what is it to you, anyways? I'm here for the stolen urn. Ah, yeah, that was probably a mistake. He mentioned the 5th sailor a few times, so I thought he might like to have the whole crew together, you know? So I lifted a random urn from that little cathedral to fill the spot. Seemed like a good idea at the time. The Vicar needs it back. Okay, it'll be a little weird if it just vanishes, though. Can you swap it for another one? The cat doesn't open them, so he won't notice if there's no ashes in it. Fine, I'll see what I can do. Hands in the air, Caddy! You're on Tin Lizzie's staff, and this is a sticker! He turned to a woman, oil-stained in coveralls, pointing a gun-like tool in your direction. What the? Is that a caulking gun? Stick-up isn't usually such a literal phrase. Actually, it's a grease gun, so I guess it's more of a slick-up. Haha, gross. Everyone's a critic. Give me your wallet! No. I don't want to give you my... There's a random tentacle here. Well, that worked. You won, keeping both your pride and your wallet intact and grease-free. And I got the grease gun. Old missy. This is gonna take one of these spare urns. Howdy, miss. A hobo nods pleasantly as you pass and tips his battered hat to you. Howdy, miss. My name's Generato Dundrel. I ain't been able to find no work in any town. In case you could spare 7 meat so I can buy some caviar, I'd be grateful. Caviar? Not just say a sandwich. Well, I aim high, I figure. I don't know what I'd call 7 meat caviar. I bet it ain't aiming high. But here, sure. Here you go. Thanks a heap, miss. You're a real good egg. No problem. Bye. Alright. Place the urn. Got the ashes. Biggity bounce. You barely have time to react as the ground shakes, shudders violently, without warning, then burst in a rain of earth as several slimy tentacles force their way out of the ground, withering and twisting, groping at their surroundings. Incidentally, the reaction you barely had time to make was, "Ah!" Fight them. Rock. Jazz. Rock. Thanks, random guy. You won. You're gonna need 10 of those things if they want to tackle you. You follow a trail of disturbed earth and cracked pavement from the place where the tentacles popped out of the ground, the place where presumably they popped in, and by presumably I mean obviously because the house is full with slime. The wriggling tentacles poked out of all of its holes. Did you have to phrase it that way? Investigate the house. Wow, are you sure? Yeah. Okay, it's your super gross funeral. Gulp. Yeah, I'm just gonna run for this place for the moment, because I'm gonna turn in this urn. Well-dressed man flags you down. Hey there, good lads. Might you have a match on your person? I'm afraid not. Well, that just won't do. And he gives me a new match. Yeah, if you have matches, you can give him a match for EXP or ignore him. And if you don't have any matches, he'll give you one. Ricard is still really agitated, well, not his... Okay. Oh, it's you. Have you found the missing ashes? I did. Here you go. Wonderful. I will get these polished and reinstalled right away. Blessings upon you, my child. In fact, let's make that blessing literal. I have some holy water with the same polycarp here somewhere. Here we go. Take a little bottle of water, splashes it on your forehead. Got a perk? Ah, it burns. Nah, just kidding. Thanks. Say, whose ashes are in there anyways? Unfortunately, we don't know his name. He was a sailor who washed up ashore near here after a shipwreck. Some of the locals took him in, but he didn't survive the night. Poor fellow. He was interned here as an act of charity. Was that about 50 years ago, give or take? No, it was more like 300 years ago. Huh, interesting. Coincidence, you could say. There's one candle left unlit. Light it. Hopefully this doesn't preclude you cursing in the darkness later if you feel like it. Biggity bounce. See if I can't find the hobo camp. You found a street corner. Encounter a woman in a welding mask using a tightly focused magical fire to cut the fenders off a parked car. Hey, that isn't... I'm pretty sure that isn't your car. There's a polite cough behind you and turn around to see a muscular woman in oil-stained coveralls casually flipping a large wrench in one hand. Is this your car? Yes. No, it ain't. It ain't your business neither. Maybe we should teach you a lesson about minding your own business. You just said it isn't mine. Fight. Rock. Jazz. Pow, right in the kisser. Rock. Jazz. Pow, right in the kisser. Concealing yourself behind a trash bin, you wait until the Tin Lizzies regain consciousness and limp away, quietly tail them back to their back alley chop shop that presumably is their gang's hideout. Back alley chop shop is fun to say. You manage to sneak up to the Tin Lizzies' hideout without anyone noticing. You aren't going to stay unnoticed for long, though. This place is crawling with lizards. Unless your first move is to tail and run, I guess. Investigate. Power freshener. Alright, we're not going to mess with them right now. Only man... Oh, phone guy again. Walked around... Ah. Harvest. More candy. Sunglasses. Yes, I do like your sunglasses. And I get another match. A thin, nervous-looking man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you fear for your safety in this dangerous city full of hoodlums and criminals? I carry 3 spare changes of underwear. I've already used one today. I ain't afraid of anything, least of all death. Overton seems to be a real care-winner, man. Fortunately, I have something here that can justify it. What are you selling? Holds up a small case and opens it, displaying a selection of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. The ringers, wanna leave up your sleeve and your socks or wherever you think you can hide it. Personal self-defense right at your fingertips. Are concealed pistols legal in this state? What? Probably. Sure. How much? Hey, yours for only 30 meat. Extra small to ringer. Not sure. I'll buy one. Thanks, you won't regret this purchase. Yeah, there's a few merchants you can buy that thing from. Across the street, guys try to sell you dirty votes. I don't have the money for that yet. Ground shakes. Okay, tentacle fight. And I have one on my side. Weird. Rock. Soda. Jazz. Punch. Rock. Jazz. Alright. Let's go over to the Snackle Mills. More candy. Well, let's go to the back. Looks like the abandoned factory has been occupied by one of the Ocean City's various gangs of street hoodlums. Namely, the Doughboys have been hanging out here in their leather jackets and white aprons, bragging about their sourdough starters and using rude words like Forcadia and son of brioches. Of a brioche. Or they were until you made that huge racket getting in there. Now they're staring knives at you and also pointing knives at you. And they're bread knives, which are serrated, so you really don't want to get stabbed with one. Whoops. Hi. Put on these 6 sunglasses. If you don't mind me. The Doughboys are clearly less aggravated than other street or aggressive than other street gangs, in that they're glaring at you and muttering angrily to each other instead of actually having attacked you. However, it's also clear you aren't getting past it without a fight. Get past them. Rock. Ow. Jazz. Rock. No. Jazz. Rock. No. Jazz. Heal. Rock. Jazz. Heal. Rock. Jazz. You won. They should call you Too Much Soup because you just spoiled those cooks. I don't get that one. Oh, whenever they're talking, they actually have an upgrade. Gabbid Gabby. Haha, this is fun. Getting into fights. You like a good fight, Gabby? Yes, not usually so many fights around. What an excitement it is. I noticed you do a lot of slapping. Do you know how to make a fist? A what? Here, look. You curl your fingers like this, put your thumb over it. Here, that's a fist. You squeeze that all real tight, hit people with the knuckle here. It's more powerful than a slap. Wow! Keen as a peach! Gabby's flap slap now deals 3 additional damage. Hi. This must be the boss's office, and it's the Oli office. Hey! Shouts one of the remaining doughboys. Get away from that door, you muffin forker! Call me a muffin forker. The gall of this man. Prepare for jazz. Boom. Heal. Oh no. Rock. More jazz. Shoot. Heal. Rock. Jazz. Another rock. Alright, barely made it out of that one. Maybe it's about time we see if we can't get a new skill. Good eyesight. Increase item drops and meat drops. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. You can recognize the letter E from really far away. Let's go ahead and get this too. Take some. Take some. Go in the boss's office. Leader of the Doughboys. Indefinitely by the fact that he has a greasier hat and more rivets on his jacket than the other doughboys, if not by the fact he's in the manager's office. He doesn't notice you when you enter. He appears to be focused on several large piles of wet bread lying on the ground around it. Weird. Boss of Doughboys is not taking notice of you yet. Probably not so dense that you can get any closer to him before he does. Approach him. What the? Who the hell are you? Introduce yourself. Hi there, I'm Charlotte de Ravena. And you are... It looks so great with those sunglasses like that. He scowls angrily, trying to decide between yelling at you to get out or bragging about himself. I'm Ross Dolman in Kitabata, the best baker in the city. Nice to meet... Now get out! Keep chatting with him. Nada. No, or what are you doing with all these piles of dough? Not that it is any of your business of yours, but I'm perfecting my recipe for bread gurums as soon as I'm going to be running this town. Oh yeah, you and what army? Me and an army of bread gulls. Were you not listening? I probably shouldn't let you get away with that. You're lucky to get away with all your arms and legs. Rise, my minions! Rise! He waves his arms wildly, and the bread dough around him congeals into 2 large bread golems. Uh-oh. Alright. Pelt that guy with a rock. Shoot. toot my own horn. And pow. There we go. He won. Looks like the golems were only half-baked. Got his pants, some mono-enriched flour, and Jim grew stronger. Right through the desk, got a doughboy recipe. And a recipe for those little globs, those doughboys. And a mountain of insults. Gotta get the snackle cakes. Should question. Ah, there it is. You turn a street corner and duck behind a mailbox. Ah, 3 Lizzies. Eavesdrop on them. I'm bored. When's the last time we had a good rumble? Ages. We're not been aggressive pack. We got a non-aggressive pack with the Doughboys. Big Liz wouldn't like it if we messed that up. What about the Glocklins? Want to fight them? They're too weird. Couldn't understand what she's saying. Lean in. Lean in, careful not to be discovered. What? I can hear you with that helmet on. Are you eating something on there? Give them what they want. Fight. Let's get ready to rumble! Pow. Rock. Toot. Huck a rock. Jazz. Huck a rock. Jazz. Alright. Nice job. Here, Marvin. Marvin's still sitting on his mailbox. Talk to him. Any luck getting those snackle cakes? I'm really jonesing for whatever it is they use for frosting. Yeah, I found some. Here you go. Thanks a million. Here's some meat for the cakes, and also, I'll give you some sitting tips. Get 100 meat. Got a perk. Expert sitter. Thanks, Marvin. See you around. What does that do? Also, I have 200 meat. Awesome. Ah, plus 1 moxie. That's very good. You encounter a hobo who's sauntering down the sidewalk with the bindle over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. Why, hello. Hey there, miss. Aren't you Charlotte? I'm Edgar Thompson. Hi, how do you know my name? Oh, we hobos are a tight-knit little community. When someone's been helping us out, word gets around. That's nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you visit our camp? We'll be glad to have you. Where is it? Well, you just head down 12th Street till you see the lot where the old hardware store used to be, and then you take it. You know what? This will be simple. I'll just mark it on your map for you. Yes, please. Takes out a pencil, little stub, and marks a cluster of little boxes on your map. Come on by any old time. And sure. Yay, I finally got the hobo camp. Some amateur wit has pinned a mild bon mot on the wall of a bathroom stall. You smile, but do not laugh. Make the bon mot here. Now you'll get the bathroom goers. That will get the bathroom goers roaring. They're easily amused. It's Howie, the hobo you met in the boxcar last night. Well, hey, fit in the shop. Nice to meet you again. It looks like the rumors you heard about the hobo camp turned out to be on the level. Oh, sure, that old hobo coat could took very as a general rule. Very good at that harmonica, Howie. Thanks. You want to know my secret? Sure. Have only one hobby, all the time, in the world of practice. Ha! Leave. Hobo You met at the abandoned grocery store, slouching around, generally staring off into space. Doctor. Hi there, Samuel. How's it going? Doing fine, thanks. Were you able to find any work? That's a shame. Right, huh? Don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's great. Community's real important. Definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner. There for months at a stretch. I don't suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something elaborate, completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. Okay, see you later. Warm my hand. A temporary effect of warm hands. Hobo's wearing a handmade tinfoil crown. Talk to him. Hello there, you must be the hobo king. Crown gave it away, I presume. Yep. Well, you're absolutely correct. I'm the hobo king. There is a roster of more familiar air. I permit my subject to call me Johnny. Nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm Charlotte. What can I do for you? Yes, Charlotte. I got a question. Where are you from? Hoboken. Of course you are. A hobo is flipping through a worn book, occasionally stopping to check the strange machines next to him and the pencils and some notes in the margins. Talk to him. Hi there. Oh, hello. You must be new here. I don't think I've seen you around. Yeah, my name's Charlotte. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Is there anything I can assist you with? Why do they call you Letters? I'm an expert in microcryptology, aka Hobo code. Are you familiar with it? No, why is that? It's a system of cryptographic elements that can be written on exclusively on walls or carved in a fence post, etc. They're traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos. To mark a house where occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn of a vicious god dog or that sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. That's pretty interesting. Is there anything I can assist you with? What's the book you're reading? There's a hobo code manual. I'll teach you the basics if you like. Give me a second. Sorry, I had a phone call. The hobo? What voice do I have for this guy now? Is a hobo? This is a hobo code manual. I can teach you the basics if you like. Sure, that sounds useful. You spend 10 minutes or so over the basics of hobo code with letters. It teaches you some of the most common glyphs. If you'd like to know more, just ask any of the hobos you meet. They're all about to assist new learners. That's the hobo code. Neat, thanks. Got a perk, hobo literacy. Is there anything I can assist you with? What's all this stuff in this room? Stuff is a little overboard of a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object you want to ask me about, though. I'll be happy to be informative. Okay. Is there anything I can assist you with? I'm good. See you later. Look at my little jig. Doom. 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 And he's really busking in there. This is a hobo lady you haven't met yet. Hello there. Why, hello there, dearie. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica. I'm Charlotte. Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak. You found tea leaves around here? Just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude. I'm fine, though. I'm fine. Thank you, though. Can you teach me some holo code? Certainly, dear. In fact, I think I still have my notes when I was learning it myself. Drops through her handbag for a moment, hands you an old sheet notebook paper with some squiggly lips written on it. Bubble code on it increased. Thanks. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. Flowers. Whole thing. Trying to grow some socks as well. They're much trickier. I can imagine. Leave. Alright. With that, I am out of time, though. So, I would like to bid you all a fond farewell and thank you for stopping by. If you like this, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube. And until next time, fare thee well.